What's good, guys? You got Rain here, and today I'll be bringing you a battle against a man by the name of Will.i.am. This will be an OU battle, Pokemon Online. Hope you enjoy it. It's a pretty strong battle. Required a lot of prediction. He was pretty high on the ladder, and I was doing this while I was laddering, and yeah, pretty strong battle. I hope you niggers enjoy. And so he's gonna lead off with his Hydreigon. I'm gonna lead off my Politoed because you know, get the rain up. And he's going to go for a Draco, does big damage. But I bring in my specially defensive Scarm, and it's time to roost that off, because threats and stuff. And that's fine, he's going to go for the Shadow Ball. No problem here. And I'm going to roost it off, just see what he's going to do. And now I'm going to predict the Thunder. So I'm going to go into my Thundurus to take it, and that's fine. No problems here, and I'm just going to U-turn out. Predicting him to switch out, but he didn't, so I was like, oh, okay. Okay, big damage. I see big damage, and I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna protect you, Shadow Ball. He's staying in using Shadow Ball because he doesn't want me to switch into Thundurus, and I just want to get a layer of T-Spikes down because it's important for the Donphan. Not bad. Need Donphan to get a little poison, and I'm gonna stay in here. And here I'm thinking that he's gonna go for the Thunder. That's why I go into Thundurus, but he doesn't. He goes for Shadow Ball again. I'm like, oh. Not bad at all. And here, I'm going to predict him to go into his Donphan finally. So I'm going to U-turn out, so he cannot Rapid Spin it away. I'll be going back into my Lettuce, a.k.a. my Tentacruel. Okay, no problem there. No problems here. He's going to go into his Registeel, and I'm going to go for the Scald. Obviously, to take out the Donphan if he decides to stay in, and burn anything that he switches into. If he does choose to switch out. And I will get the second Scald will burn the Registeel like I wanted, and I'll Rapid Spin his hazards right away because I don't want his hazards there. It should be fairly clear. Fairly clear. No hazards here. And I'll set up my second layer of Toxapex. That's what I really wanted. I wanted to get 2 layers up for whatever else. I don't know if I forgot what else he had on his team, whether it was useful or not. And I'm gonna see, since I'm paralyzed, I can just keep going for Rapid Spin because I can get his rocks away right away. And he's gonna go for the Swagger, and that's a little unfortunate because I'm gonna start getting Parahax because damn Registeel. Yeah, so that's pretty clear. And I'm gonna bring back in my Politoed, predicting him to either switch out or to go for the Stealth Rocks because I'm paralyzed and fused. And here I just go for the Surf. It's a safe play, and things are going to get hurt. So here I'm going to predict him to go for the Draco again, and I'm going to go back in my Scarm, and my Scarm will be able to take another Draco, so I'll be able to roost off any damage that Draco that he would go again. So it's fine because he has Gengar, and here I'm predicting to go for the Shadow Ball again. So I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks, and now I'm predicting to keep going for the Shadow Ball. Because Yaya doesn't want it. I'm just going to Whirlwind him out because, yeah, you know. And then the good thing is I got a Slowbro Toxic, which means, yeah, he's in a problem now. That man's in a problem. I keep predicting to go for Shadow Ball. Like, that was, those are pretty key plays there because I got a Slowbro Toxic and he didn't have time to Rapid Spin away with Donphan. Like, that's pretty critical. That's pretty critical. I shouldn't have went for the U-turn. That would have been the better play. But it doesn't matter because my Celebi can take a Draco, and I do predict him to go for the Draco, and I recover that off. So that's fine. That was a decent prediction there. And he's gonna bring in his Registeel to die, and no problems here, sir. He's gonna go back into his Hydreigon, and at the range I am at, I know I cannot take another Draco, so I'm basically gonna go into my Carrot as death fodder. If you can see, he will be my Scarm will be death fodder here. That's fine. I didn't really need my Scarm too much, and I want my Celebi for his, I forgot what, but, it doesn't matter, because I can bring in my Keldeo now and start, causing problems for this man's team. And I felt like eventually I was going to break this man's sub. So, like, he wasn't going to be able to break my sub, so I'd be able to get free subs up. But, that's not the case, so, unfortunately, he will be able to, I'll set up a Calm Mind right here, because he is threats, and I don't like threats, and, you know, threats. So I'm gonna set up another sub, and he's gonna go for Psychic and break it, which is a little unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. I'm kind of whittling them out with Toxic. That's what I was really hoping for here. And as you see here, I actually do go for the Hydro Pump, expecting to kill the Fool, but he switches out because he's at the range where in the rain a Hydro Pump will kill. So here I make a very key prediction. I see that he's going to, let me pause it really quick so you can see what happens. I make a pretty key prediction because I'm predicting him to go for the Shadow Ball instead of the Thunder. The Thunder was the obvious play there, and I realized that if I stay in and he goes Shadow Ball, I win the game. But if he goes for Thunder and I switch out and I lose my Thunder, if he goes for Shadow Ball and I switch out into Thunderous and I lose my Thunderous, that could be his Gengar will continue to be a huge problem in my team. So I was like, the risk is beneficial because I can still handle his Gengar with other things, and if he does stay in and go for Shadow Ball, he loses the game. So that's basically what happens. I do stay in. I made quite a risky move, but it wasn't that risky because I still have ways to deal with his team, and I can still demolish him at this point. So yeah, let me keep going. He's gonna go into Lucario, and I have my Keldeo. I don't know what he was predicting, but it doesn't matter because my Keldeo is able to survive the extreme speed because it's not life orbed, and he's able to destroy that Keldeo with a Secret Sword, no problems. So here I stay in my Keldeo. Obviously, I don't really need to keep him anymore, and I go for the Hydro Pump to do big damage, and he will go for the Trick Room and take me out. He'll set up the Trick Room and take me out. But he's toxic, and that's why it was good to Whirlwind that Slowbro out because now he can't really do a whole bunch to my team. As you see, I'm able to take his Psychic. His Dual Stab is resisted by my Celebi, and there's really not much you can do. And you can see his last Pokemon is a Donphan, and there's no problems there. I can set up that. I can just pair Song right now, and I'll be able to recover the health. And yeah, it was a pretty good game, sir. But I made the good plays. So what's good? What's good with you though? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle. There was a lot of prediction here, and I just felt like even though I won 4-0, the thought that it took to win this game doesn't really necessarily reflect the challenge of the battle. The guy, he's a good battler. Like don't get me wrong. He's beaten a lot of people that I know pretty badly. But you know, with the proper prediction and just I guess anyone can really beat anyone. Like Pokemon, it's one of those games, man. Just one of those games. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this battle. Don't forget to rate, comment, or subscribe, and deuces.